And we're speaking here now to Danny Miller, brother of Big Bill Miller, who we've interviewed up in New York. Danny, how you feeling?
I'm feeling real fine.
Okay, Danny, you look great in this Florida weather. What do you do to train? How does Danny Miller keep in tip-top shape?
Wrestling most every night of the week is the best way of training for wrestling.
Right.
Outside of that, I spend all my spare time away from wrestling with my family.
Right. Now, what's happened to the team of Danny Miller, Big Bill Miller, and Big Ed Miller?
Well, Ed is retired since 1961. He's in California in real estate. Brother Bill, for the last 2 years, is connected with the veterinary field for the state of Ohio in Columbus. He's a representative for the meat inspection program in the state. So consequently, he's only wrestling on weekends and occasionally a brief trip away from the state during the week, such as to New York or Chicago or Minneapolis, places like this.
Now, does Danny Miller remember the first wrestling match, professional wrestling match, who it was against and where it was?
I sure do. It was a tag team match, November 18th, 1955, in Cincinnati, Ohio. I was tape partner of Bill's, and our opponent was Frankie Teleburn. I don't know the other opponent.
What was the outcome of the match? Did you
well, the outcome was I got a real lesson in wrestling because I had it figured a lot different than I really found it. I went in the ring with confidence that having an older brother that had been wrestling amateur plus professional for a few years before I even started, I figured, well, calm and cool. But I went in there, I was nervous as could be. My knees were shaking together.
Okay, and finally, one last question, Dan, since you've wrestled all over the world. What was your reaction when you heard that after 8 years, Worldwide Wrestling Federation champ Bruno Sammartino had been pinned and lost the title?
I was quite surprised. I understand
Ivan Koloff.
Ivan Koloff defeated him. Is that also true that
Pedro Morales is now the
champion of
right, all within 3 weeks.
That's very good because I can remember back in 1957 in New York City. I was only in pro wrestling a couple of years at that time. I met Pedro Morales, and he and I became fairly good friends. And I believe ring-wise, I taught Pedro quite a few tricks of the game.
Right. Dan, thank you very much for spending your time with us, and we'll look forward to seeing you in the ring tonight.
Thank you.